Hi there, and welcome to Andy Robinson RC, and cheers for joining us on the channel today and checking out another episode. Okay, if you remember a couple of videos back, we had on the channel, we did an unboxing for the brand new Arrma Vorteks Boost 4x2 Mega 550. So we're out today giving it a bit of a blast and seeing what it's like. Now we are here at the River Wire, and the sort of in the trees. So we're going to give this a bit of a blast and yeah, see what it's like. Okay, so what do I think of it so far? It's well, it's built like a tank. As I say, I've never had an Arrma before. It's it's not a brand I usually go for. Particularly, but this one did really appeal to me. What did it for me was the fact it's two-wheel drive, because I love two-wheel drive. Not a big fan of four-wheel drive. And the body shell on this, to me, it looks much nicer than the Arrma Vorteks 3S. I think it's the BLX. And this looks much more simple, more effective. I like it. Looks good. So that's why it appealed to me. Plus the price point. This is basically it's £180. So this one was from Model Sport. It's ready to run, so you get everything you need. And yeah, so that's what attracted me to it. So I'm going to put it back down on the ground. We're going to give it a bit more of a blast around here, and then I'll give you some more thoughts on what I think of it. Okay. Now, with it being two-wheel drive, generally two-wheel drive tends to be a little more difficult to control over four-wheel drive, especially if you've less traction. So we'll see how it goes. But I say I generally like two-wheel drive trucks and buggies. So anyway, let's give it a bit of a blast. Hopefully we won't miss anything. No, I've binned it already. There's lots of little tree stumps you can't always see it. Okay, this is where I had the FTX, what was it called? I can't remember what it's called now, Rokitan, and I ended up damaging it slightly here without realising. I don't think the Arrma will do that though. As you can see, it's got loads of steering, this thing. But it does, you can easily slide it around without putting too much steering input in. I've just accidentally showered my wife with trees. So I'll try and get it at full whack. It says that this will do 30 mile an hour, but that is with ideal conditions, weather-wise, track-wise, and with the optional gearing. No. Try again. Yeah, it's very hard to get the power down and keep it in a straight line, just because it's say two-wheel drive and very loose. Ooh. Yeah. Stump. You know what I mean? I think, yeah, I can see why four-wheel drive is popular on these things. See if I can get it at a slightly better. Managed to keep the power down there. I mean, it's got a 12-turn 550 motor in, and it isn't like, it's not mega quick. Probably could do with a bit more poke, to be honest. But these things, or certainly this, it is pretty heavy. But it's built, it is built like a tank. I do think it will take it to a place with massive jumps, but I don't think it'll have the power to really get any serious air. You know, probably need brushless power for that, big brushless power. Oh, what the course on submit? Recourse on a roots. Oh, look. There we go. Please don't do that. I mean, the good thing, on a loose surface like this, you can hoon it around a bit and pick up some dirt, which is cool. Anyway, so obviously I've only been driving it on here. I did take it out up the outside on my street briefly just to check it all functioned right before I came out and filmed it. Now it's a bit of I don't know really where Arrma are coming with this. I mean, I think given the price and the fact they've made it as a two-wheel drive, they've certainly put this down for like an entry-level truck. But at the same time, you know, if you haven't got a massive budget and you can only stretch to 180 on Arrma, I sort of think you might be disappointed with how the performance really. It's heavy, it's only two-wheel drive, so you haven't got the same grip four-wheel drive will give. It isn't really fast. Now, if it's for a kid, then that's fine. Plus, also on the handset, I'll just show you there. You have got 3 different speed rates: 50, 75, and 100%. That was being driven on 100%. So yeah, I mean that is a cool feature, especially if you are giving this to kids. But I think you've got to look at it. Not everyone has got the money. Loud dogs. Not everyone's got the money to upgrade to brushless, you know, systems or lipo batteries. Not everyone has that budget. So, you know, you might be getting that, and then you're driving it around, and you might think, oh, I wish it was a bit quicker than that. I think you could have made it, beefed it up a bit. You could have made it a bit quicker, I'm sure, or given it different gearing or something. Now I'm running this on a 8.4 volt battery, and it will take a 2S lipo. I don't think there'll be a great difference between whatever battery you put in that out of the two. As I said, luckily I had an 8.4 volt battery from my Traxxas Bandit, so that's what I used. Now, interestingly, I think the Traxxas Bandit is the same money as that. Now, it is lighter being a buggy, but if you put the Bandit against that, you'll think that the Bandit has got a lot more performance in it. It's more agile, it's quicker. It is pretty tough. It won't be as tough as this Arrma, but still, if I was going to spend in the money, I'd have gone and probably spent it on the Bandit. Or, like if you want a stadium truck, they do the Traxxas Rustler. I'd have probably gone with that, personally. So, yeah, I'm thinking it's a bit of a hit and miss. For a kid, great. I don't think you're going to get a kid breaking that. You'll have to do a lot of, you know, crashing and bashing off heavy things to really damage that. It is built like an absolute tank, and it weighs a bit. If they could get the weight down, I suppose it'd be a bit quicker. But look at it, you know, you're not going to damage that very easily. On the plus side, I think it looks ace. Yeah, I do think it looks cool. They've done a good job with the body. As I say, that and the two-wheel drive, that's what attracted me to it. Just in case you haven't seen it close up, because I didn't bring the camera over dead close in the studio when I unboxed it, I'll just flip off the body. And there you go, that's what your chassis looks like. That's where the centre prop shaft would go, and the front diff would sit in there if you wanted to upgrade it to four-wheel drive. But they pretty much do a four-wheel drive already of this with this setup, and that's not in the Vorteks but the Granite, which is exactly the same chassis. It's just got bigger wheels and tyres and a monster truck body. So yeah, so it's a bit of a weird one for me, this. It's cool, but I think it sort of misses the mark. And out the two, if I was spending my money again, I would go for a Traxxas Rustler, you know, and I think you'd get better performance for your money. That's just my opinion, but otherwise, you know, as I said, built like a tank. So from that, it's still good value. It's just not for me. I'd probably stick to the Traxxas. But yeah, anyway, there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments. I thought I'd throw my body pins off then, but they're attached. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I know a lot of people will maybe buy it because of the price and then go and put their own brushless system in it, which is fair enough, you could do that, but I kind of think it defeats the object to a degree when you could just buy it brushless. So I don't know, but maybe you can do it like that and save yourself some money by buying a different brushless combo. You know, maybe that's the idea behind it. So yeah, mixed thoughts on this, but there you go. Still glad I got it on the channel for you to see, and yeah, let me know what you think. We will just give it a quick blast before we go, since I'm here. So, charm yourself. I think, you know, I mean, even driving it, it's not overly exciting to drive. I mean, it's a bit more on here because it's loose dirt, but generally I don't find it overly exciting to drive. So, yeah. Cool. So there you go, that is the brand new 2022 Arrma Vorteks Boost 4x2 Mega 550. Just one last thing before I go, that was the remote you get, it's a Spectrum. Cool feature is it does have that adjustable 3-step stages of speed, great for kids. I'm not actually, it's probably a good size for kids, that, you know, nice foam grip. Yeah, it's probably a good size for kids. I'd like it to be a bit chunkier, that's just me. It's not the best remote I've seen, but it's okay. So, yeah. Right, imagining things. I'm gonna leave it here for now. Cheers for checking this video out. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Also, come find us on Facebook and Instagram. And check us out on the Andy Robinson RC. So, yeah, so there you go. That is the Arrma Vorteks. Cheers for checking this one out. Look after yourselves. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.